What's up, forward, reverse? Welcome to the stream. Yep, you are first, you are first. And Sleepy Snorlax, welcome as well. Be careful with the spam though, man. Vanillux, Felipa, what's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Also, guys, real quick, let me know if everything, like, seems okay, aside from the obvious webcam issue. Yeah, because, like, because I'm on a little bit of a break from school, so I came home, and I packed up everything. But, like, I made sure I packed everything, and I was like, I looked at my webcam, went, I need to get that next, otherwise I'll forget it. And I forgot it before I even picked it up. Creeper Gamer, what's up? Welcome to the stream, as well as Bumpadunk, Mike F, M Bowen, welcome, guys. Welcome. Be right back, we're going to intro, all good. Fusey Ball, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, guys, let's get going here. I think everything's good aside from that little, aside from the webcam issue. You just forgot it? Yep. Yeah, I just straight forgot my webcam. Thankfully, I don't use it for audio. Thankfully, I like have an actual mic for that. X-Rider, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so like, I was thinking, alright, you know, I've got everything packed. You know, it's not too hard to get all the stuff I need for the stream, so I was like, I can basically do this without a hitch, no, like, issues with the stream or anything. Of course, our first encounter here is going to be, like, super long. I was like, oh, there's gonna be without a hitch. I got back home, started unpacking stuff because I had a little bit of a programming assignment I had to work on, and I immediately realized I don't have my webcam with me. So, whoops. What's up, Queen? Welcome to the stream. It was your birthday on the 8th of October? Well, happy late birthday, man. I hope it was a good one. Now you can buy yourself Pokemon Sun. That's awesome. Congrats. I hope you enjoy it. Wasn't paying attention and noticed it now. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I was just unpacking stuff. I got everything set up and I went, wait a minute. Where is the webcam? Because I specifically remember looking at it this morning and being like, oh yeah, I need to pack that next. Because I'm super forgetful, and I will forget it if I don't, like, pack it next. Because I was working on, like, getting my computer and clothes and, like, all the, like, necessary stuff. And I was like, alright, first thing I need to get that isn't directly required for me to, like, do school stuff or, like, to go outside and do normal things was, like, I need to get my webcam and then, like, my mic and headphones. And I grabbed my mic and headphones, but I completely forgot the webcam. It was the best one. That's awesome, man. You're dumb and forgot the webcam. Yeah. What's up, Grungy Games? Welcome to the stream. You're upset you can't see my wonderful face. Well, I just kind of feel a little bit dumb. As it says, yeah. That was a big oops on my part. Maybe I see you in a bit, Felipa. You forget it, everyone does it. Yeah, no, like, I know it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day, but it's just like, ah. I thought I was going to be able to, like, without a hitch, just, like, set up everything and be back going, but nope. Nope. Like, it would have looked, like, exactly like the old streams before I, like, went back to college, but I had to just forget the webcam. Completely. So, it'll be back Sunday, because there's just going to be 3 streams like this. Yeah, today, tomorrow, which will be Rocket League, so I won't even, like, have a layout. I'll just be, like, playing Rocket League. Which actually kind of makes it easier, because then I don't have to worry about finding a webcam. Yeah, and then Saturday will be like this as well. I can get it back. Get what back? What's up, Darren Wilkinson? Welcome to the stream. And Brody Fisher, welcome as well. What should you recommend, Blissey or Eeviola Chansey? I don't know, actually. Also, guys, if it's like, if I either miss more comments than normal or take a lot longer to read them, it's because I actually have, like, the chat pulled up on a completely different computer this time, which isn't quite in the normal position. 48 more? Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close to 1,000. I'm excited. I'm excited to get there. Am I at my actual house, like my parents' house? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I came home. We had a long weekend from school that was like actually planned, unlike last time. Like last weekend when I had 3 days off, or I had Friday off. This time we have today and tomorrow off, so I was like, ah. So, you know, there's some stuff I needed to come home for, so figured I could bring my computer home and justify it for, you know, 3-4 days. That makes sense why basically Ian has basically been ignoring me. It's not, I'm not trying to, I'm so sorry, it's just like, normally I have, like, my monitors and everything set up, and I figured out how to do all the stream stuff pretty well on my main computer. But yeah, it's different on the it's different now because I don't have as many like monitors hooked up. I only have the one on my computer right now, which is the stream. It has like the actual game. Yeah, so normally I have that, and then like next to it I'll have YouTube pulled up. But now I have it on like a laptop sitting off to the side. It's a little bit farther away, and just because it's a smaller screen, it's a bit more cramped. It's okay. Yeah, no, I apologize. I'm not trying to avoid or ignore anyone. 48 more for what? He's talking about subscribers until we hit 1,000. Which would be pretty cool when we get there. I don't know how long it'll take, though, because I've mentioned this before, but, like, we were on track. We were getting, like, 25 subs a day for a while, which was pretty awesome. But that's kind of, you know, tapered off a bit. It was just kind of slowing down anyways, and then because of the whole YouTube issue, it slowed down even more. You're literally sitting outside, locked out of your house again! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Vanillux. When Ian forgets his webcam. I know, yep. Now this is going to be one of the streams, this is going to be the stream we get it, for sure. This or a Saturday. When that is baked into the video, that's what we're going to have, is Ian will find the shiny while he doesn't have a webcam. That's just how it's going to go. What's up, Pika Ninja? Why is my webcam off? Like it says, I forgot my webcam. I went back home for the weekend, like, my school has a couple days off, so I came back home, and I brought my computer so I could still stream, and I packed everything except my webcam. Like, I brought, you know, I made sure I had, obviously, like, a monitor, the computer and stuff, made sure I got the GameCube, made sure I got my mic and my headphones, and just forgot my webcam entirely. It's still just sitting on my desk, back at school. I hope we get the shiny. I hope we get it too. It's gonna be funny if, like, you know, this goes up and, like, I'm dumb and I forgot my webcam is just, like, permanently in the video of, like, you know, shiny Whismur found at, like, 672 encounters or something. It's just like, I'm dumb and forgot my webcam. No face, no reaction, just, or at least no video reaction, all audio. I know it's gonna happen. That's gonna be my luck. Waiting for your stepsister to bring you the key that you left in your overnight bag. Yeah, I hope that doesn't take long. I hope you're not locked out of your house for too long. I'm gonna try moving my mic. Hopefully I don't make too much noise. Yeah, this stream setup's a little weird for sure, because, like, nothing is how it's ever been before, because even when I was streaming from here before I went back to college, like, I had my whole computer set up. This is just, like, a temporary weekend thing. So it does feel a little bit weird. I was kind of hoping that one would be the shiny, because it looked, the timing looked pretty good on it. Just remove the webcam part and put up shiny Treecko right there to know we got it. The problem is, like, the webcam thing's still there. I can't really remove that part of the layout. It would still just be a blank square. Like, that part of the layout doesn't exist at all. Like, it's just a hole for the webcam to sit behind the layout. So I can't remove it and put like the background there. Hope you don't get it without the face cam. Want to see your lovely face when you get it. Yeah, no, I'm kind of like, do I really want to get it right now? Do I want one of the like big hype moments of the stream to not have a face cam in it? I don't know. I think getting the shiny still outweighs the awkwardness of not having a face cam, to be honest. Personal opinion on that one. But yeah, so we're not going to be streaming Pokemon tomorrow, so like the odds of us getting it while the face cam's not here are kind of lower, which is, I guess, okay. I don't know. Like when you laugh, you make the funniest face. Really? We'll see. We'll have to see what happens. Like, it's kind of out of our control. One thing I do want to do is I have my phone pulled up right now, and I'm trying to find the actual like exact timing of Poochyena, or just of our shiny frames. Like, I have those saved somewhere on my phone. And I want to double check that I've actually been doing it right, because it'd be awkward if I wasn't. You know, like if we've been looking at the wrong time slot for a while, because it's been a good bit since we did Treecko. Or since we did Poochyena and got it. So if I'm like taking a bit longer to get to where I'd normally wait, that's why. What's up, Sotos Rizos? Hello, the webcam. I know. Wow, we barely made it in to do the run there. Yeah, I know, we're like super close. No, yeah, the webcam, I don't know what my mind's all over the place right now. Trying to figure out these timings. Yeah, 26.26 seconds, so I actually had it exactly right in my head. It's 26.26 from soft reset to our first shiny frame. Hope you don't get the shiny when you don't have a camera. Want to see the facial expression when you get it. It's so funny every time and brilliant. Hey, I mean, it could happen, like I said. It's nice to hear you guys like seeing my reaction. That's the whole reason for having the webcam in the first place, but like, yeah, no, I definitely would prefer to have the webcam when it happened, but what can you do? I tried finding one around the house, because I swear there's one here somewhere, but I couldn't find it. I searched for like 20 minutes and could not find it. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be streaming Rocket League, and I guess kind of forgetting the webcam is almost a good thing there, because it means I don't have to like try to figure out a layout for it. As weird as that may sound. Because I'd have to figure out where I'd put the webcam and figure out how to crop it so it's not like blocking any important information. Because with Rocket League you need the whole screen, and I don't have like a layout that I can use for it yet. So I'm just going to make the whole thing the Rocket League window, and I was just gonna figure out like where to put my face cam, like over the boost gauge or something. But yeah, now I don't have to do that, so silver lining, I guess. Have you seen the new trailer for Usum? The one that came out today, I didn't look at it. I saw that it was talking. I saw it come up on YouTube. I didn't check it out, but I saw that it was like new Z moves and stuff. It's called New Z Moves Revealed in Pokemon Ultra Sun Moon. Yes, I did see the video in the thumbnail. Like, I was just kind of scrolling through YouTube while I was waking up, and I saw it, but I didn't click on it. From the looks of it, it's not going to be one that's spoilery, and I'll check it out at some point. But, like, I woke up this morning and, like, had to get packed to come home, and obviously was somehow still rushed enough to forget a webcam. So yeah, I'll have to check that out later. It's not spoiler related, so it'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I was... Like when it was about Z moves, it's gonna show like some battle animations, and that's it, which are gonna be the same as they were before. Like I don't see those changing too much. What's up, Atul? Welcome to the stream. I'm dumb and forgot my webcam. Yep. Yep, that is what happened. Was getting everything set up. I brought everything else I needed home. Except the webcam. Just completely forgot the webcam. Why you lose your webcam? Well, John the PG, welcome to the stream. And I didn't lose it. I'm home for the weekend. My school's on break, or a little bit of a break, not a big one. And so I came back home for the weekend, and I left the webcam in my apartment on accident. Like I packed up my mic. Obviously, I packed up my mic. I had my headphones. I have the computer, the GameCube, all that stuff. I remembered everything I needed for the stream except the webcam. So yeah, so I said I put text there because I can't just remove the box. Like that's part of the layout. Like the background doesn't exist right there. Because that's how I cropped the webcam. So I just kind of put it behind the background, and the background framed it. So I can't get rid of the box. So I had to put something there to explain, like why I didn't have a webcam today. You need to work on your intro. It's on your diggity dang laptop. I hope you can get in soon, man. Like, that stinks. That stinks being locked out. Yeah, we are pretty close, James. We are getting pretty close to that mark. We've pretty much been hovering there for the past couple weeks, but we're slowly going up. We're slowly going up. I've been sitting here for literally almost 30 to 40 minutes, and no one has come. Oh man, that stinks, Manilix. That really stinks. When people are driving by and staring at you like you're insane, they're just like wondering, why is he sitting outside? Huh. Yeah, no, if I was stuck outside, I might get some weird looks just sitting on like the front porch or something. Brandon the Gamer Boy, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. How about you? And thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Like, I just enjoy making them. I just enjoy like making these streams and stuff, and I'm glad that you like them too. What's up, Jordan Daly? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Someone will actually blew a kiss at you while you're standing outside? I mean... Oh, there you go. There you go. Some benefits to being locked outside there. Oh, that seemed good. It may have been a little early. Yeah, that was probably early. Good. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Only downside to today so far is forgetting my webcam. Aside from that, I'm doing pretty well. Got to sleep in some because like I'm on break from classes, so that was nice. And then I just like drove home today and got everything set back up. What's up, Mr. Cowie Gaming? Welcome to the stream. You live stream? Maybe I watch you live stream at 9 p.m. We'll see. We'll see. I have some stuff I have to do after the stream still, but if I get the chance, I'll definitely check it out. Good luck with the shiny. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And Sucker the Heracross, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh no, Vanillix. Oh no. Use YouTube Gaming for your live stream. Awesome. Awesome. Well, maybe it'll even like show up in my recommendations then if I check YouTube. I've noticed that, like, some people who watch the streams and, like, do similar stuff, I've noticed their videos, like, will pop up in my recommendeds now. It's kind of cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Why, oh, no? Why, oh, no? Also, that was like 10 seconds early. I don't know what I was thinking there. And then, when I did run on time, did not get anything. The one frustrating part about all this is, like, just the way the encounters go. Good luck. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good luck to Vanillix. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, good luck. Like, I feel like that's, like, a more of a good luck thing than a, oh no. Oh, sorry about that. The table. I'm set up on a folding table right now, and like, it's super cramped, so I keep like bumping it. Yeah, good luck where you can do this. Yeah. That was maybe no. Oh, that felt really good too. Like the timing on that one was like right on. Just followed you into your house. Did you like invite her, or did she just like walk in? That would be weird. I don't think that one was it. That one's a little late. Yeah, that was a little late. Your 23 subs. Your sub goal is 30, and you hope you get to 100 subscribers by the end of this year. Do you think you can do it? Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, what? There's like 2.5 months left before the end of the year. And, you know, you see, I'm at 1,000. I didn't start streaming until, like, not even 4 months ago. So, yeah, it's really possible. Again, I don't know what exactly made my like streams take off like they did compared to now. Like, because for the longest time, yeah, I was getting like a good number a day. You can definitely do it. Remember PG chat? Yep, yep. Like Queen said, guys, anyone who is new to the streams or hasn't been here in a while and just needs a refresher, try to keep the chat PG. Mods are here and they will take care of it. Otherwise, if you see removed comments, it's probably for that reason. What's up, Shiny Hunter Lux? Oh, welcome back. Yeah, thank you for the good luck wish. Hopefully we can get it today, but at the same time, hopefully we don't. It's kind of weird. I don't know, just not having the webcam seems kind of off. But yeah, hopefully... I want to get it today. I want to be able to move on and, like, move on towards a... like, continuing the story as well as getting that Ralt and, like, a Sweet Scent Oddish. And just getting prepped for some getting prepped more for hunts. Because this is still technically a full odds hunt because there's no increase in the chance of like we don't have synchronized to increase the odds that we get the encounter on the right frame. We don't have Sweet Scent to force encounters when we actually want the encounters. We have to kind of hope that the game gives them to us when we want them. So hopefully I can get those things, but I have to get this Whismur first, because I want to get a Whismur, and I don't want to record the next episode until I get it. But I can't leave this cave without recording the next episode, pretty much. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Brandon. I appreciate that. Like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm the best or anything. I just, you know, I think it's just important to do stuff that you enjoy, and eventually, like, other people that enjoy it will find it, and, like, that's really all you can hope for. You will get it now. No problem for the webcam. Yeah, like, we're gonna get it, and, like, I'm gonna end up uploading the stream, and it's gonna be, like, you know, that one, like I do with whenever I find the shiny, I, like, upload, like, a video afterwards. It's just, like, a highlight of, like, a couple encounters before and going through naming it and everything. And this time we're going to do it, and I'm just going to not have a webcam at all. Do I live in the US or Canada? I live in the eastern part of the US. We'll see, guys. That felt good, but still yellow ears. Darn. You live in Canada. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know a few streamers that live in Canada. Like, I don't know them personally, but, like, I watch them. Like, Random Tens. Like, Stan's... I think he says he's from, like, around Toronto or something. And, yeah, like, he's the reason that I got into it. Because I was just looking for stuff on YouTube to watch, because I was shiny hunting and was just kind of bored. Like, I was tired of watching stuff on Netflix. I was like, I'm going to watch some YouTube videos. And I'd been shiny hunting. And happened to come across, like, you know, a guy had, like, soft resetting for a Wimpod. I was like, oh, I'll watch this. And then I started watching him, thought it was pretty interesting, and, you know, just kind of kept watching from there. And so I was like, I want to do this too. I want to try doing that. And so over the summer, I picked up a capture card for a GameCube and borrowed a GameCube from a friend and went at it with that Treecko hunt. See you later. See you later, Brandon. thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah, if I remember, like, I'm terrible. I'm super forgetful. I forgot my webcam. Yeah, I'll have to swing by your stream later, man. That one felt like good timing. Not good enough though. Sadly. Fix your webcam. I wish I could, but I can't right now. Like, my webcam is literally miles and miles away. It's not like it's broken or I lost it somewhere in my house. It's like I'm in a different location now. I came home for the weekend and brought all of my streaming equipment, or thought I brought all of my streaming equipment, and nope, accidentally left my webcam back in my apartment, so it's like a 2.5 hour drive each way. So unfortunately I can't run and grab it. Feels weird. Feels like a weird stream without face cam. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It really does feel weird. But yeah, sadly, I can't really do anything about it right now. Yeah. Like I'm gonna. Like, it's not like, you know, it's lost or I just don't have it plugged in. Or like I forgot to turn. It's not and I forgot to turn it on. It's I physically forgot it somewhere else. Yeah, I would say listen to Queen there, Vanillix. I would not be upset at all for you missing the stream for anything like that. Have I heard of Epic or Ultra Sax Guy? I have not, actually. I have not heard of that. Or I may have, I don't know. If it's been around for a while, I may have heard of it a long time ago. If I have time, look it up. We'll have to see. I'm gonna be pretty busy after this stream tonight for sure. And tomorrow's stream, by the way, as well as it not being Pokemon, like I mentioned, it's gonna be Rocket League. It's gonna be at a different time, most likely, because I have some stuff I'm gonna be doing later on in the evening, and it may like conflict with the normal 5 to 7. So Rocket League will just be like 2 hours at some point tomorrow late afternoon. Like, I wish I could give more of a like accurate schedule or like more precise, but that's just unfortunately it's gonna be more of a it just happens at some point thing. Oh, what's up, Jiha? Welcome to the stream. How long have you been recording Rocket League? I don't know how long are we going. I'm gonna probably be going for about 2 hours again. It completely depends on how that stream just goes in general, I think. Cause I don't know. I'm gonna try to go for at least 2 hours like normal, but like if it's like being a really good time, then I don't see why I wouldn't continue doing it for a little bit after that as well. You're back. Welcome back, Vanillix. Why would you do that, Soko? Why would you do that? Rocket League, you love Rocket League? Yeah, no, Rocket League is awesome. I haven't played it in forever. Like, the last time I played it so little that I didn't get any rewards from Season 5. Like, I didn't even play 10 matches. Or at least I didn't play 10 matches past my placements. Because, like, they changed the system where you have to play, like, 10 matches in each rank or higher in order to get the reward for that rank. Didn't even get, like, bronze rewards from Season 5. It's how little I played. Last time I, like, actually seriously tried playing was right when Season 4 dropped. Just because they changed up the ranking system. But, yeah, no. Have not played a lot recently, mainly because, like, the internet drops during streams. I really don't want any kind of latency or, like, weird hiccups at all when I'm playing a competitive game. But right now I'm wired in here at this house, and, like, the internet here is pretty solid. Like, if it goes down, it's going down on everything. It's not like little hiccups that'll just kind of be annoying. It's, you know, stuff that would be inevitable anywhere, kind of, like, consistency. So we should be good to do Rocket League tomorrow. And, like, I'm going to take that opportunity. I'm probably going to play some of the night just to, like, try to, like, clear all the rust off, because it's been months since I actually played. How are you going to stream it, like, with what setup? Same computer I'm using here. I can just do a window capture. Because right now, my whole setup's a little bit wonky just because I didn't bring my entire computer setup home. I just brought enough home to stream. So I'll just be using OBS, and I'll just have, like, a Rocket League window. I won't have any kind of layout or anything, because I'm not going to have a webcam to use with it. The most I'll probably have is, like, any kind of notifications, like the same, like, subscriber notification that runs across. I'll have that. But that's really about it. For the most part, I'll just be playing some Rocket League and have the chat window up on another screen. Gotta go. See you later, Heracross. See you later. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. What's up with your Wi-Fi, Jiha? But yeah, thinking about it too, guys, like, I don't know how many of you guys, like, who are, like, super hyped for Rocket League tomorrow. If you guys play on PC, like, we may be able to just like set up lobbies like that, which would be pretty cool. Still ran way too... I've done it like the past 3 or 4 encounters. I just haven't been paying attention. I've just started running way too early and like getting like encounters at 23 or 24 seconds instead of like 26 where I need them. The stream feels empty. Yeah, I mean, I can't even see, with how bad the laptop I'm using is, like, I can't even see, like, half the statistics on the stream that I normally can. Just because the resolution of the laptop's so bad that, like, the chat window itself, which is normally, like, maybe 10% of the screen, is at least half the screen right now. So I don't even know how many people are watching. Actually, let's see if I can check that. There's like 10 people watching, so it's a kind of small stream. A lot of that may be because the webcam's gone, I'll be honest. Like, that's probably something where like any new person that would tune in would just kind of see it and leave, which I would understand. And it's really quiet, yeah, like there's just, I mean, that happens, it happens. I'm still so used to being in the mentality of the older streams that were in the realm of like 40 to 60 people in them constantly. Where, like, there was always new people talking. But at least it's not going to be one where everyone leaves because the internet dies. I say that, and now there's going to be, like, a power outage. Only one person, now 9. I mean, a lot of times YouTube will kind of hiccup like that. So, like, those numbers are just kind of like an estimate, essentially. Or, like, you may see different numbers than I see. Streams can be quiet sometimes, it's completely okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It gives me a chance to, like, rest my voice. Because, yeah, especially, like, when the streams were getting popular, and I was still streaming for 3 hours constant, or like 3 hours 3 times a week instead of the 2 hours 5 times, like, I would lose my voice for like the rest of the night essentially once the stream was over. Because I'd be talking for 3 hours straight, so I can appreciate the streams that there's a little bit of a lull and I can take a break from talking for a second. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx what? Jinx the quiet time? I mean, I say like, oh, it's nice having breaks, but like, I still like talking to people. Either way I can spin it into a positive. At least I try. And I accidentally threw out a Pokemon. Whoops. You can go 12 hours of streaming and you'll be fine. Well, that is impressive. That is impressive, my friend. I could not do that. Like, I'm just, in general, like, unless I'm around people that I'm, like, really comfortable with, most of the time I'm, like, just very quiet. So, you know, streaming and talking on stream generally, especially in, like, the more active ones, is, like, the majority of my talking for the day, and it happens in a 2-hour to 3-hour period. So, like, when people are like, oh, 24-hour stream, like, before I started streaming, I was like, a 24-hour stream would be awesome. That would be something I want to do. Like, that'd be really cool. Now that I actually do stream, I'm like, maybe 4 hours if I'm really in the mood. Because, you know, I think I brought this up before, but, like, you know, there's a difference between I can pull an all-nighter playing video games, and I can pull an all-nighter while playing video games and being entertaining enough for other people to watch constantly, and not, like, spending 6 hours of the stream chugging monsters and still being a zombie over my keyboard. Like, there's a very big difference, and I've kind of started to realize, or not even started, I've realized a while ago that, like, that's just gonna be rough. It would just be very rough to actually stream, and I ran, like, I keep running way too early. Maybe even for a 24-hour stream you can do it. I mean, if you can, more power to you. And I've contemplated doing them in the past, but it'd have to be something like really special. Like one scenario I thought of, which I still think would be pretty freaking cool to do it. Like, for one thing, I could not do a 24-hour shiny hunt. That I could not do. Like, straight up taking one of these streams I'm doing right now and going for 24 hours, I will tell you, I won't do. like, they're fun, but part of why I don't burn out on shiny hunting is because it's something I put down after a couple hours and pick up again later. But, like, if it was something like I got a cap card for my Switch, which would be something I do way down the line, like, if there was a Splatfest in Splatoon, that's a 24-hour event where, like, I'm actively thinking and I'm not just doing a monotonous, repetitive thing over and over again. Like, that would be fun, and I could foresee myself doing that if, like, I prepped for it for a long time. Like, if I spent the whole week getting, like, ample amounts of sleep, making sure, you know, I have all the kind of food and drinks I need to, like, stay energized but not, like, have a sugar rush type energized. I'd have to physically prep and, like, mentally and physically prepare my body to do a 24-hour stream if I did it. And it would have to be something that's, like, unique and entertaining. It couldn't just be, like, oh, I'm gonna take the shiny hunt out for 24 hours, guys. Like, that would not work. You know, even, like, a Pokemon playthrough, I could see myself going for, you know, 6 hours, maybe? Like, if I do get the 3DS cap card and get, like, Ultra Sun. Like, I could see myself going that night for a while, but I couldn't see myself 24-hour streaming something like that. You've streamed all night before and had to end because you fell asleep, but if you didn't end it... Yeah, see, that's what I would end up doing, is I'd just forget and completely crash. Or it'd be one of those things where I, like, end the stream, like, say, alright guys, see you later, and then I don't turn off my computer or end the stream, and I just, like, go to bed. And leave it streaming for several hours afterwards. Do it at 2,000 subs and for the 24 hours and do various different games. I mean, if I could find a way to, like yeah, see, doing multiple games would also kind of break it up. But another thing I'd probably end up doing with a 24-hour stream is, like, make sure, like, people I know and, like, friends and stuff that, you know, I know and are into kind of the same games and stuff would, like, be present, either through, like, you know, some of my, like, friends on Discord and stuff, and, like, talk to them over the stream and play multiplayer games with them, or, like, physically have friends from college come over for a bit. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's the only way I think I could get through a 24-hour stream, is a mixture of, like, actively having other people there to kind of keep it going along with me, as well as either multiple games or something, like I said, like the Splatfest, or other, like, really competitive thing where streaming it for the full 24 hours would be, like, worth it, as opposed to just, like, if I turned on Splatoon and did 24-hour stream of Splatoon on a non-Splatfest, I'd be like, why am I doing this? But if I turned it on and did it with a Splatfest, where it's like, this event starts at midnight and ends at midnight the next night, that's different. That's different. I could get behind that. Your mom just broke a glass plate? Oh no, I hope like you're able to get it all cleaned up and like there's not gonna be like random pieces of glass everywhere. And yeah, if I did like at 2,000 subs or something, like that number is far enough off I could potentially see myself like agreeing to something like that. That would probably wait until at least like the end of the semester, like into winter break, where I have, because it wouldn't just be like I do a 24-hour stream and I crash for the next day and I'm good. Like, I know my body and I know after all-nighters I feel off for a while, like a while longer than like a day. Even if like I'm functional, it's like I just kind of feel off. So I can't imagine what like the repercussions of not just like playing video games on my computer without talking to people and being like coherent and like actively talking to multiple people over the internet. Like even that, I don't know, you guys couldn't see it because of the webcam, but I just facepalmed so hard because I knew I was doing something dumb as I did it. Like, I don't think oh, that was that was so bad. It's like, I need to move now. Let's soft reset the game. What's up, Brody Fisher? When you have to soft reset for Shiny Shield on. Aw, man. Yeah, I hope you get that soon. I hope you get that soon. What game are you doing it in? Still can't believe you fell asleep for one of your streams that was almost 12 hours long. That's exactly what you did. Yeah, like... Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do that. Like, or I know I would do that. Like, just forget that I had the stream running. I know there are streamers who have done that before, where they forget, and like it becomes this whole controversy because like they do stuff that's like not good, but they left their like stream on, and then like that gets them in a lot of trouble, as it should. But like, so it's a thing that's happened before, like made newsworthy appearances because of that happening before. But like, even though I imagine that's not what would happen in the situation of me, like, falling asleep after a stream, like, it would just be, like, you would see, like, alright, guys, and then you would see me, like, just kind of roll out of my chair and onto my bed and pass out. The stream would just be, like, the loading screen for a game and Ian sleeping in his bed. Like, that's what would end up happening if I did it, and it'd just be like, yep, I was exhausted. Sun and Moon. Honestly, I would say you're better off just, like, hatching it, and then not soft resetting, but just Masudaing for it. Like, either Masuda method or just full odds, you know, breeding for it. Like, I feel like that would be easier than soft resetting. Because that way you can, like, even though an egg, like, a single egg hatching may take longer than a soft reset, like, you can hatch 5 eggs at a time. So I feel like it'd be quicker for you to just, like, you know, like, go ahead and let the one you're, like, collecting hatch, and then breed it with a Ditto or something. Because that's how I got Cranidos, was Masuda methoding. You could hear you sleeping. I wasn't snoring, but you could hear you, like, moving around your bed and all that. That's... Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. Not necessarily as much... Like, it'd be weird for you guys, but it would feel creepy for, like, me. I imagine it felt weird for you to be like, huh, I just, like, had hours of myself, like, unconscious, sleeping, streaming to the internet. Like, that would just be really weird. You're using soft reset because you don't want to be lazy. But you see, if you like Masuda for it, then all the time you spent like running around in Masuda methoding counts towards your save and stuff. Which, granted, doesn't matter to most people, but to me, like that's why I decided to breed for things like Wimpod instead of soft resetting. Is because I was like, this is gonna take hours and hours and hours. I'd like to keep track of that time, so I was like, I'm just gonna Masuda for it, and that also helped because then I had all the odds increases from Masuda. Masuda just seems like a method where you want to get the shiny. I mean, you're soft resetting to get the shiny. I guess, like, you know, the same reason that I could have done my hunt for Treecko and Oras for pretty much every reason except for wanting to stream it and not being able to stream the newer games. Like, yeah, I guess, you know, it kind of falls into the same category as, like, being able to say that my Treecko's, like, a Gen 3 full odds Treecko. That's, like, it does hold a little bit more weight, so I can kind of see that. It holds more weight than, like, Masuda methoding or, you know, in the case of just moving up to Oras, just having better odds in general. So I got you. I understand that. I can see that. It felt weird you woke up at like 7 AM and checked YouTube and saw it was still live. Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty kind of funny. We're still Masudaing for Lily and Oras. Got 16 boxes. And now $999.59 for your time. I haven't quite made it that far with my copy of Sun, and I want to. Like, I know that at that point it stops logging it, and, like, I specifically want to, like, keep track of all my time. But, like, I would love to be able to say I got, like, 1,000 hours into Pokemon Sun in a year. As not actually, like, as more of a concerning response. Like, I'd probably get a response of people being concerned for, like, my health more than a... They'd be like, wow, that's impressive. At me essentially saying that I played 2.5 to 3 hours of that game every day for a year. Like, if I could hit 1,000 hours in Sun, that would be, like, the first time I've ever done that in a game. Rocket League is my next highest. Behind Pokemon Sun, Rocket League's my next highest amount of play hours in a game. And that was, and it's at, like, 512 or something right now. I can actually check that, I think. Actually, no, I can't, because it's going to mess up all of my, like, windows for the stream. At least there was no face cam. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That would be weirder. That would be where it'd be weird for me, is that, like, you would be able to see, like, my feet. Just, like, because you can see, like, half of my bed on the camera when I'm in my apartment. So you'd just see that, but I'd be passed out on my bed. Never turn off your PS4 and your TV, and you can still... You would have still been able to see, yeah, like... No, that would definitely be weird for sure. So add one more reason to the why Ian hasn't done a 24-hour or like 5-hour plus stream. But like I said, if I was playing something that wasn't as like monotonous as shiny hunting, as much as I love shiny hunting, it's you gotta kind of admit it's monotonous. You know, especially like this hunt where we gotta wait 26 seconds every time. You know, this definitely isn't the type of thing that you stream for 24 hours straight. Like I could imagine Rocket League, I could imagine Splatoon, I could imagine the campaign of a game. Granted, in that case, like, you kind of have a time limit built in by the game itself. Stuff like that. Like, I could see myself doing longer streams with other stuff, but I never could see myself doing a, like, 24-hour Pokemon Shiny Hunt stream. Unless, like, it was, you know, one of, like, Shiny races or, like, something where I was doing it with other people, and it was more about, like, talking and hanging out with them than me sitting here Shiny Hunting. We're gonna start a Let's Play, but you're nervous because of the audio. So can someone in stream like check it out so it doesn't so it doesn't suck? I mean, like, do you have it uploaded or something so that someone could look at it? I mean, for the most part, like, I would say don't worry about. Granted, this may sound weird the way I say it, but you don't because like it's one of the big things that people always say, you know, to make sure like you have good quality stuff. I would say when you're first getting into it, and like you're hoping for like 10 views overall on a video or something, like your very first couple of videos, the same way I went into my first stream expecting only me and like me to be watching it and like a friend to stop in every once in a while. That's literally what I expected to come out of my first stream. So that's why like pretty much nothing was set up right. I just happened to have like a decent mic and webcam at the time. Everything else was kind of meh. Like if you go back and watch, like I say, if you go back and look at the very first stream, it was rough in terms of the actual like video look. But yeah, so I'd say like in general, yeah, like you're gonna get feedback. You can get feedback from people, but like don't be too overly concerned about like you don't have studio grade audio equipment, or you don't have like, you know, a 4K 60 FPS video or something like that. You know, just make stuff that you want to make, and from there, as you get more comfortable doing it, and as like you can afford to get like newer equipment or be able to justify getting the newer equipment, like then you can start worrying about like the actual quality. But like, yeah, I can see. But if you're also like, if the quality of things more of a like, I want to make sure that you can actually hear me. That's different. That's different. In that case, yeah, someone here could probably help out. You just want to SOS hunt. I know. Oh, I wish I could SOS hunt right now. Like, that's what I want to get into doing more again, is like going back to SOS Shiny is how I got into shiny hunting. I'd love to do some more SOS stuff. I'd love to do it on stream, but I like can't do it on stream because I don't have a cap card, and I can't just do it in general because my 3DS is so messed up right now. We should do a co-op Bungie Halo series stream. That would be awesome. I would just need to get like a... That would require me getting like a HD 60S, which would also work for my Switch, so like it'd be justifiable to get it at some point, but it's not the priority behind it's like behind 3DS cap card for sure. But yeah, like doing like the OG trilogy would be awesome. Like I would be down for that, Queen. I would definitely be down for that. What's up, Paytrack? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I could get behind some Halo for sure. Haven't played since Halo 4 though. Like, Halo 4 is the last Halo game I got, just because after that they went to the 1, and I never felt like justified in getting a 1. You've never had your comment deleted? Well, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Having comments deleted from these videos is probably not like something to be proud of. You're gonna say this one's high and by because you don't have time to see the entire stream. It's all good, Nito. It's all good, man. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate seeing you show up in the stream, even if it's for like, you know, one comment. I completely understand. I completely understand. Sometimes times don't work out for the stream. You'll upload it right now? Awesome. Yeah, if you post it on the YouTube channel on the Discord, I'll definitely check it out, as well as I imagine there'd be other people here who would look at it. Setting up your water-type Pokemon on Showdown. Awesome. Awesome. Halo 5 is really good, though. I've heard very mixed things. I think Queen may be a person to disagree with you there. Okay at best. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I thought. What's up, Blurline Gaming? To be honest, my favorite Halo game is probably Reach. I know a lot of people that like hated Reach, but I don't know. It's the first. I think a lot of it comes down to it was the first Halo game that I got into while it was still the like main one. I got my 360 right before Reach came out. Like I got it like end of July, the year that Reach came out. So I got that, and I got Halo 3 because I wanted to play Halo, and then after that, like, within a couple weeks, Reach was out. So, like, I was stuck with all the people who were ridiculously good at Halo 3 and didn't want to move on to Reach. So I was just getting crushed. And I finally moved on to Reach when I got Reach for, like, Christmas. And remember, I have so many fond memories of, like, playing that with friends. And then I remember Halo 4 with friends. Halo 4 was awesome to play online with people. The story was The story was okay. I didn't like how quick-timey the campaign was, but like the story was good as a story, like as a cinematic story. But I had good times while playing the multiplayer, but Reach was definitely my favorite multiplayer. Obviously the graphics and stuff were better, but that's mostly a result of advancing technology. Yeah, definitely. I am kind of excited. Halo 6 is what's supposed to come out for PC, but it's only going to come out for like Windows 10 through the like UWP app system, and I'm on Windows 8, so can't even do that. You like Reach? Yeah, Reach is awesome. My only problem is my Reach disk physically cracked, and the data wafer, like all the like actual information for the game started peeling up. So I had to stop playing when the game literally only let me start playing Forge World maps. Any like actual map that wasn't Forge World was completely corrupted on my disc. I think Sword Base worked most of the time. So I could tell people in the lobby, like anyone I was partied up with, I could tell them, if you ever ended up in a match with someone where like the match was like, oh, we had to redo the lobby, like we can only choose certain maps. That was because of me. Like my disc wouldn't load some of the maps, so like when matchmaking decided we're gonna play on, you know, this map, like you're gonna play on Spire, my system was just like, nah, I can't do that. Like that map doesn't work for me, so the whole lobby would refresh and you have to vote on more things until eventually people chose a map that like I could actually play. So I felt so bad for that once I realized what was happening. So I had to kind of stop playing. Yo, what's up, T2? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I kind of want to play Halo now. For a few days, I actually set up my 360 on one of my computer monitors and was playing, but the problem is I just can't now. I'm too far gone in terms of like the PC snobbery. Like, I'm so used to playing things at like quad HD at 100 plus FPS. So when I went back and I hooked my 360 up to one of my monitors and booted the game, looking at the menu, I was like, menu doesn't look too bad. It's a little blurry, but 720p, that's whatever. As soon as I started moving and like moving the gun around once I hopped into a round, I was like, oh, I can't do this. Like it was bad. It was bad. There was so much ghosting because I just couldn't do it. And the input lag. The input lag was bad. But that's just, again, like, I was fine with it when I played only on 360, but as soon as I got a PC, it was extremely noticeable. What's up, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Yep, forgot my face cam. Forgot my face cam, because I'm not in my apartment right now. I'm actually back at my parents' house. And, yeah, so I made sure to pack everything up when I left. I looked at my webcam and went, I need to get that right after I get, like, the essentials. Things like, you know, clothes to wear and packing my actual computer and a monitor. I was like, alright, gotta get the webcam next before I forget it. And I immediately forgot it. So I got back here and was unpacking and getting everything set up and was like, wait a minute. I don't have it. I don't have the webcam. Oh no. And I spent like 20 minutes trying to find one around the house. I know there's one somewhere, but I couldn't find it in time. So I just kind of typed in some text and was like, that's going to have to do for now. Aren't I in a room though? Sorry if you forget it. Like I said, yeah, I went back home for the weekend. There was a break from school. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking no problem. Yeah, like the only issue would be if we actually found Whismur. If we actually found a shiny Whismur today and like I was like, oh, let's get that reaction video. The only reaction we have is the audio right now. You're supposed to pack the smallest things first. Yeah. The problem is I had to pack up my computer, which meant unplugging all the cables from the computer, and then dealing with packing up the computer and its power cable and all the stuff essential for the computer to run, and then grabbing everything else. And at that point I was on I was on one side of my desk, so I was grabbing everything over there. So I got like, you know, my headphones, my microphone, keyboard, mouse, and then I was like, I packed that all up in a box and like, I get the next stuff, and I ended up not. I completely forgot it. Halo 2 was good as well. Halo 2 was my first Halo game. We didn't have live at the time, so I never played online with it. But yeah, my dad had to go to some like conference for Microsoft, and when he came back, he had Halo 2. So that was the first Halo game I ever played. Then I played 3 at a friend's house. Like I went back to like one of my friends I had been one of the people I had been friends with since like as long as I can remember. And like I had moved, and so I like had the chance to go back and hang out with them. And when I played Halo 3, I was like, this is amazing. I need a 360. So I had to I saved up my money over the summer to buy an old refurbished 360 and got 3. But yeah, Halo 2 was awesome. And like that whole summer that I was saving up money, I was just only playing Halo 2 because of course I was. And Halo 2's story was fantastic. Chief is a woman though. Chief's name is John and is definitely a guy. Yeah, like canonically. Yeah, Queen's not the person to argue with Halo stuff over. Queen has like every single like canon book and has read all of them like 3 times. There are probably parts of there's probably parts of the story that he could tell you off the top of his head now, and I don't know when the last time he read those books was. Yeah, he's read all of them. At least I'm pretty sure all of them. I don't know if he's read the stuff that came out for, I don't know if... Queen, have you read the stuff that came out, like, before 4? Or, like, while 4 was coming out? Like, all the Promethean stuff? But Alex, you ate too many ice creams today. Are you sure you're okay? A little bit excited. Keep sending out Poochyena. It's gonna make me like freak out one time when I don't realize they sent it out. Only one of the Promethean ones. Alright, yeah. So remember, you read most of those in middle school, so like... So like, those books came out, I feel like, after you were kinda... You had already finished the series at that point. Is Shiny Shield on via SRing a thing? Actually, it may not be. I don't actually know. I would look it up, because I don't know when the fossil's ID is generated. Like, the fossil may be kind of perma-locked, like, permanently have one ID, so soft resetting when you pick it up from like, the fossil guy may or may not always be the exact same shield on. Like, either look it up or check the stats a couple times. And if they're the exact same stats, then you can't soft reset for it. Got around 80 of the Expanded Universe Star Wars books. Yeah. You collect a lot of those as well. Even if they aren't canon anymore. Just uploaded it, please don't kill me. Hey, you uploaded it. That's all. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Is that your like first video? If so, congrats, man. It was weird, like... I don't know, it was weird uploading my first video that wasn't a stream. Like, I was kind of like, this is... Like, it was completely different. Like, it was a completely different feel, even though it was, like, the 50th video I uploaded or something. Around there. Still, this, at the end of the day, it was like, You sound like a 3-year-old. Okay, yeah, not agreeing that you sound like a 3-year-old, but no, I can't stand listening to my own voice. That is my biggest issue with editing the Shiny Badge Quest playthroughs, is that I have to listen to them. Like, I have to go back and listen. There are a lot of parts where you see me cut because either I mess up inputs way too much, or I just forget words. Like, I forgot how to talk at one point. Like, literally, one of the cuts in, I believe, the first video is me just, like, not being able to make sounds. Like, for whatever reason. So I had to take a break. But yeah, and just in general, I feel like everyone has that. Until you have been constantly doing stuff where you have to listen to your own voice, it's just, it always, like, sounds off. Because you're so used to what your voice sounds like in your head, and it sounds completely different to everyone else. Because just, you know, the way it echoes around, and, you know, some sound travels through, like, your jaw into your ear instead of, like, into the air and into your ear. So just, it sounds different. So yeah, when I went back, I think the first time I really noticed it with these streams was when we found Shiny Zigzagoon, and I had to re-watch that clip like 10 times to try to get the timing. That was awful. That was terrible. I was just like, oh my gosh, my voice is insanely bad. Why do I talk like this? Why do you people watch me? Like, that's kind of the thoughts I had. I was like, how does anyone enjoy this? My voice is terrible. So I feel you there. I feel you. That's definitely a thing. It's going to only sound like weird. I mean, like, you eventually used to. I've gotten used to it somewhat. Because now I occasionally go back. I've probably gotten a little bit less, or a little bit more sensitized to it again, since I haven't had a video to upload in forever. It's just these streams. But yeah, you get used to it eventually, especially if you're uploading regularly. It just becomes like the voice that is in your video. And obviously, like, it's the voice that everyone else around you hears all day long. It's not like it's any different because it's on a video. So it's weird. It's weird. Eventually you get over it though. But I know what you're talking about. You ordered a GameCube capture card and you're going to start streaming. Awesome, Ryan. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, well, what you hear when you speak sounds way different than on video. Yeah, like, that's not... It's not even, like, a weird thing with just audio recording. That is legitimately a thing where, you know, like I said, it's a matter of, you know, your ears just pick up sound. They don't care where the sound came from. Like, eventually they just hear it, and so they hear a mixture of, like, your actual voice that everyone else hears, as well as, like, the sound that travels, like, through your head and into your ear instead of through the air and into your ear. And because it's traveling through, like, bones and stuff, it, like, changes how it sounds the same way that, like, if you, like, talk into, like, a pillow or something, it's all muffled. So yeah, like, that is, like, legitimately a thing. That I feel like everyone that talks, like, regularly and, like, it gets recorded and they hear it later, I think everyone goes, oh, like, the first time that happens. Bernie, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You uploaded your first video yesterday. You're doing a Pokemon Ruby Let's Play on this channel you're posting the comment from. Awesome. If you want to, man, if you're in the Discord, which if you're not, I recommend you join it. If you're in the Discord, we actually have, like, a channel on there specifically for people to post YouTube videos, including, like, your own. So, like, if you want to, man, post it there. And, like, obviously, if it's a Discord for this stream, like, you're going to have a lot of people that like Pokemon and a lot of people who will be interested in it. Shiny Eevee and 218 encounters. Awesome, Tony. Congrats, man. So what are you going to evolve it into? What's up, Kevin Momo? Welcome to the stream. It's like, who is this person and why does his voice sound cooler than mine? Like, you actually think your voice sounds better? That's honestly, I think, a good thing. My voice, I think, sounds terrible. Like, I hear it and just go, oh, man. No. That's... Why? Why do you talk like this? You're giving up on your Shiny Shieldon hunt. You're doing Arcane only because it isn't shiny locked via SR. I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't be shiny locked during SR via SR. I think it's just a matter of you have to like soft reset way before receiving the Pokemon. Yep. Yeah, so if you're in the Discord and you want to post it there, that link that Queen just posted is an invite to it. So if you click it, you'll be added. You hit your own voice on camera and in real life. I mean, your voice on camera is the voice in real life. It's just the only one that's actually different is the one that's in your head, which is so weird to think about because it's the one that you hear all the time. Like, it's the one that you think is normal, but it's not. It's like, you're the one person that will ever hear your voice like that. Unless, like, you know how to go into audio editing software and, like, tweak, like, a clip of your voice to make it sound like it does in your head. You're rereading Harry Potter right now and you're on book 5. Nice. I haven't reread Harry Potter. Like, I finished it when it came out. Like, the last book came out while I was still in elementary school, and I finished it. And then that was, like, the last time I read it. What's up, Joaquin? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. It's hard to explain to others how you sound to yourself. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, my voice sounds a lot more high-pitched in my head. Like, not necessarily even, like, yeah, see, exactly. Like, it's hard to explain, but, like, I don't know. My voice sounds a lot deeper when I listen back to it. It's like really the only... It sounds deeper and smoother when I listen back to it. The one thing that's really weird though is like how, you know, I have this mic... Like, my mic feeds a little bit of my voice back into my headphones in case I was, like, wearing noise-canceling headphones, so I wouldn't be shouting. Like... Because I think a lot of mics do that. Like, they'll have the feedback to the headphones, and, like, even that doesn't actually, I'm saying a lot. But even the noise, like, even the feedback from the headphones doesn't, like, make me hear... Like, it still just makes my voice louder, like, the voice I hear in my head. Like, it doesn't... change it? Like, it doesn't change it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is anyone here a Harry Potter fan? I mean, I was when I read it. I haven't actually seen all the movies. The last movie I saw, I think, was A Half-Blood Prince. I haven't seen either of the Deathly Hallows movies. Your sounds all nasally to you and sounds bassy in videos. That's probably the best way to explain it, yeah. I think in general that's what everyone would hear. It's just... I don't know, my voice sounds a little bit too bassy to me in videos. You got a wand, you got your wand and everything. My sister has a wand. Don't kill this shiny Eevee, Tony, don't do it. Yeah, man, don't KO it. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to catch. What would be terrible is if, when you're doing SOS battles or even Horde battles, Sand Attack doesn't just, like, it lowers your accuracy, but instead of being like, oh no, it missed and did no damage, it's like, oh no, it missed and hit a different Pokemon. Like, imagine having two Eevees with, like, two Eevees, one's shiny, one's not, and you, like, have had accuracy drops, and you try to hit the not shiny, and it misses and hit the shiny. Like, that would be terrible. I'm so glad that's not an actual thing, because I would be terrified. You caught it. Awesome, Tony. Make sure to save. And again, what are you going to evolve it into, man? Or do you know yet? You have Dumbledore's. My sister has Hermione's. You have a Fearow, so Sand Attack doesn't affect it. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I used a Smeargle that knew Aerial Ace. That's how I got around it. False Swipe would still miss, but... You know... The actual, like, one-hit KO move could hit it, so I was fine. Donut Dog, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You've been lost in the sea of Spanish channels because YouTube's messed up recommendations finally found English. You probably found it because it thinks my channel's, like, tailored to, like, a Latin American audience. I don't know why, and, like, I'm not complaining, but, like, one of the first streams I did, the entire audience was from Brazil. And ever since then, I've had like an extremely or like an abnormally high presence of like people from Central and South America, which is really cool. Like, it's not a bad thing. But I feel like, funnily enough, I think you found it because it thinks you're into Spanish channels more than anything, honestly. Like, as weird as that is, as weird and as funny as that is. Like, I think it thinks you're still on Spanish channels right now. When you went to London over the summer, they had a Warner Bros. Studio Harry Potter tour. That's awesome. You sent a photo in the Discord. I'll have to check it out, Tony. I'll have to see it after the stream. Does anyone here listen to NSP? I don't know what NSP is. You gotta take a picture in front of the platform 9 3/4. Awesome, man. That's really cool. What's up, Louis Gamer? Welcome to the stream. You want to go to Harry Potter in Disney World? Yeah, that's at a Universal, right? Which is like right by Disney World. It's still Orlando. But it's in Universal, I believe. What should you name it? Since you failed the other Eevee, which I'm still devastated about, you're going to name it Salty or Redemption. I don't know. I don't know. Redemption, since you redeemed the other Eevee. There you go. There you go. The more positive name there. What's up, Razu Eyes? Welcome back to the stream. Or Salty, since you were salty about it in this Eevee as well. That is true. Eevee is white, so I guess like salt and like being. I don't know, but like, unless you're keeping that one as an Eevee, like that comparison kind of gets lost pretty quickly. Can't choose. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Redemption is the more positive of the two. Angel, since it's back from the dead. We should talk Harry Potter. I mean, I'd probably honestly be fairly lost in the conversations. Like, I enjoy things, but I never, like, end up following a lot of the smaller details and, like, end up forgetting massive parts of stories of things, too. So, like, when people are like, oh, let's talk about this show I really like, I'm like, oh, I really like it, too, let's talk. And then they just start going, and I'm like, I didn't realize that was a thing. Like in the chat, Ian won't understand. Yep, no, like I just said, I wouldn't actually. Like, most likely I would not. I don't know, I'm gonna put my vote in for Redemption, honestly, as long as it fits in the name box. But Salty is pretty good too, which I know me saying that doesn't really help. Yeah, so Joaquin is also going with Redemption there. Redemption it is, there you go. What's your Hogwarts house? I don't actually know what mine is. I don't know. We'll get the shiny before 1,000 encounters. I hope so, Jeffrey. I hope so. I feel like after this hunt, if I get some time today or tomorrow, I may end up recording the next part of the badge quest and just having an awkward cut between the parts where, like, in one part I don't have a Whismur, and the next part I do, just so that I can get down to just so I can get down to finding a synchronized Ralts. Like, that's what I need to do right now. Gryffindor. I don't know what mine would be. I don't know what mine would be. Number one rule of shiny hunting is you get it, once you get it, save like 13 times. Oh yeah, I definitely save, and then remember, did I save and save again? For sure. Or like, did I save, like check the save time? And then make sure to save again until it changes? Your files are so full you can't upload it in Discord. What can't you upload? Like, are you trying to upload the video to Discord, Jiha? Or are you trying to... Because you can post, like, links from YouTube to the YouTube chat, and it would upload it. But that's an unlucky number. Yeah, when you save the 13th time, it just corrupts the save. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? I do. I don't have it with me right now. But, yeah. Like, it's back in my apartment still. But I do have a Switch, yeah. I'm super hyped for Odyssey when it comes out. Don't know... I'm probably not going to pick it up immediately, but, like, I'm going to get it... I'm definitely going to get it pretty close to launch, like, by the end of the holidays. Show a picture in the Discord. I'll have to check it out after the stream, Ryan. You do like Ron? Alright. Alright. 14 times then, there you go. Yep, it's that last time. It's that last time that matters. TwitchCon? What about TwitchCon? How many monitors do I have? Hooked up to my computer, like with me right now, I have one on my desktop, and then I have my laptop, so that's like 2. In general, usually I'm running 3 on my main desktop, 1 on a Raspberry Pi on a, like off in the corner of my room. I want, as ridiculous and as unnecessary as it is, I want to get a 4th one hooked up to my PC. Like I said, as ridiculous as that would be, I'd love to have my triple wide setup that I have right now. Plus like a monitor above it. That way, like if I'm running, when I play racing sims and stuff, or just in general racing games, I end up running it in triple wide mode, so I have like the peripheral vision. And I'd love to be able to keep chat windows open still. But in general, I can survive with 3. But yeah, so most of the time I have 3 or 4 hooked up to my PC, to my main PC. And then I have like ways of using other monitors with it, like using my TV as a monitor and stuff. But that's more of an uncommon scenario. You're going for Pichu now. Well, good luck. Good luck. Hopefully you actually notice the sparkle, because Pichu is a little bit of a pain in the butt in terms of how different it is, or how lack of different it is. Am I going to TwitchCon? No. I don't even know when it is. Or where it is. And I don't do enough on Twitch. Like, it's not a new, like, I'm, like, disgusted and it's below me. It's just like, no. I wouldn't have money or time to do any, like, other big conventions I haven't already planned. The Shiny Gods made you work for that other Shiny Eevee since you failed the other one. They gave it to you and they had to punish you for failing it. Yep. I gotcha. The Shiny Poochyena scared you. Yeah, no, like, that's what I'm saying is I have to stop forgetting. And I have to keep resetting before Poochyena actually comes out. Otherwise, I am going to have, like, a mini panic attack one time when I completely forget. When I, like, miss Whismur making a sound, and I don't realize that I threw out Poochyena, and I'm, like, looking at chat, and I hear the sparkle, and I'll be like, oh, no. Don't see how you can soft reset it. Like, how can you can soft reset what? You only have 2, but you pretend your laptop is your 3rd. I mean, sure you can't, unless you use, like, special software, which does exist. Like, you can, there's software to let you run, that lets you run, like, your mouse across multiple machines. Like, there's a lot of programs that do that. But, I mean, I more count screens in terms of real estate. Like, in terms of, like, having, like, real estate on my desktop than having a, like, oh, they're all hooked to one computer type deal. So, I mean, I would say you have 3 there. Like, the way that I say I have 2 right now, even though only one's on my PC and one's a laptop. Be right back. See you in a bit, Tony. See you in a bit. Your friend's just now reading the Harry Potter books, and After that night, you and your friends watch all the movies. One of your friends want to start reading the books. There you go. That's cool. That's cool. He's already on book 4. Dang, that's pretty impressive. What's the coolest looking shiny recolor to me? The coolest one, like, Milotic's my favorite shiny, if that's kind of what the question is. Like, Milotic's my favorite shiny, but I don't know, I kind of have to give props to Mega Gengar just for Game Freak actually fixing the shiny. Like, it's cool that they actually admitted that they needed to fix the shiny in some way, even if they couldn't, like, go back and change, like, the actual shiny. Like, they're at least like, we messed up. Here's an actually decent design for this Pokemon. The first 3 books are so short. Yeah, no, I read each of the first 3 books in like a week. Like a week apiece. In like 3rd or 4th grade. So yeah, I can see someone getting through to book 4 pretty quickly. I think with book 4, it was first of all it was longer, and second of all, like, I don't know, I just kind of ended up taking a break. Like, I had burnt myself out a little bit by reading the first 3 so fast that I was just like, I started the 4th one. I think because the 4th one started off not with Harry, and it started off with that weird Voldemort thing. I was kind of like thrown off by the whole situation for a little bit. I started crying when the Poochyena appeared. I mean, probably a pretty moving moment to have me, of all people, name a shiny after you. I'm kidding. But, yeah, no, it's pretty... I still feel so bad that you haven't gotten one yet. Like, ugh. Uh, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the longer books. Yes, yes, they are much longer. Yeah, you got confused by the beginning of the 4th one too. Yeah, no, I was like, did I somehow get like the wrong book? Like, did they bind the wrong book in a Harry Potter thing? Because it was just, yeah, it completely started off different. They didn't mention any kind of characters that were like familiar. Granted, it was a way to hook you into it because you were kind of like, what the heck? And it didn't go on too long for you to be like, well, this is the wrong book entirely. But it did like grab you at the beginning for sure. You're disappointed that you found that said Poochyena by accident, had to restart the game anyways. Oh no. Oh, tears of sadness when you found yours. Aw, man. Yeah. Yeah, because yours was uncatchable, wasn't it? Oh. Yeah, I feel for you there. I feel for you there. I keep getting an encounter on this tile. I feel like the RNG is running in a way that on this tile, I'm getting the shinies, or no, I'm not getting the shinies, I'm getting the encounters like right after the shiny frame. Like, I think this tile, like the amount of time that the Pokemon's on it is like just not when it's shiny. Like right after chapter 1 it goes straight to Harry. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't keep you confused for too long, but it keeps you confused for a while. Like, not too long that you put the book down and go, I definitely picked up the wrong book. But, like, long enough to get you to be like, wait, what? And kind of force you to read through it a bit. Alright guys, so I think we're going to go to Encounter 825 tonight. The movies feel so long too, like just all the movies, or specifically like some of the later movies? It's been so long since I watched them. Like, the last time I saw a Harry Potter movie was when I saw Half-Blood Prince on, like, midnight release when it came out. Like, that's how long it's been since I've seen any kind of Harry Potter movie. And that was a long time ago now that I think about it. Like, all the movies, yeah. I don't know, I mean... I guess being as they're all movies, they kind of get stretched out to the same length. We need a raid? Well, why do we need a raid? Like, we need to raid someone, or we need someone to raid us? Because we can't really do anything about the ladder there. And I admit I always forget. Whenever, like, oh, we're gonna raid someone, I forget completely. Or, like, because, like, I'm ending the stream, and then it's like, everyone's kind of gone by the time, like, I get to the point I'd be, like, saying, let's raid someone. Let's raid a stream? I mean... With the way my setup is right now, I can't exactly find one, but if you guys can find someone that's, like, actually streaming, and we have enough people sticking around at the end to go raid, we may be able to do that. We got, like, 25 encounters, so if we can find someone, like, the next 10-15 minutes... Should I read the books again? Maybe. I mean, I have all of them still. Like, they're all on my bookshelf in, like, my bedroom here. So I could, but I don't know. It's not that I wouldn't enjoy it, it's that I just struggle to sit down and read. I don't know, like, reading's not my, like, hobby anymore as much. Like, it used to be, I was like a bookworm. I would read all the time, but now it's more, you know, when I'm bored, and, like, even when I'm bored and I've done playing video games, like, I don't even want to play video games or watch, like, TV or anything. I end up just, like, sitting and talking to people online, and, like, eventually, like, now I kind of, like, tinker with software and stuff is, like, my hobby, which isn't related to books at all. But, like, it's just, when I would have the free time to sit down and read a book, there's a lot of other things that I'd rather be doing, I guess. That may have been a good encounter, guys. You like Swalot better than Gengar, like in terms of Pokemon, as a Pokemon in general, or like specifically like the Shiny or something? I mean, Swalot's pretty cool. Really fine. They're just too interesting to put down. But I've already read them, though. I've already read them. I'm like a person who's like, I already did it. I'm not gonna do it again type deal. Like once I beat. Unless, like, there's a reason for me to go back and play a video game again, I tend to not go back and play it again. Even if it, like, unless something has a really high replay value or, like, reread value or something. Like, it's hard to get me to go back and do something again. Like, they were definitely interesting when I read them the first time, but, like, I remember enough of the story that I'd be like, oh yeah, I already read this. Like, it would all come back to me as I read it, and it would be like, oh yeah, this was fun to read the first time, and like that's how I'd be thinking about it. I don't know. But it's been way too long. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe once this is the point that I don't have like papers about ethics that I have to read for school and stuff, and I have all that time that I already have to put aside for reading stuff. Once I have that back. You're gonna do it, you're gonna go find time to go shiny hunting, because watching this makes you want to try it again. Awesome, awesome, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, like, shiny hunting is amazing. Like, as soon as you get into it, I feel like it's hard to not be into it. Like, granted, obviously, everyone's gonna have their own feelings on it, but yeah. Yeah, go for it. It's always fun to find shinies, especially like if you know that there's gonna be some satisfaction at the end of it with getting it. Like, that just makes it so much better. You're reading the books again, felt amazing, like you're reading them for the first time. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, it definitely is something that, like, I wouldn't be able to say for certain what would happen until I, like, actually did it, but I don't know. Knowing me and, like, trying to rewatch things, or replay things, unless it's like me doing it specifically to get a friend or someone else into it, like it's hard for me to go back and like rewatch shows or do anything like that. You can do it. I will see. We'll see. I'll have to, like I said, it would be a while before I can give it a shot because schedule and stuff. But maybe I will. That felt like a good one. Nope, not good enough though. You're gonna go for one of your favorite looking ones and seems the easiest, a shiny Ghastly. Alright, one thing I will say though is with Ghastly, it's ghost type, so False Swipe's not gonna work on it unless you know a move like Foresight or Soak. Like just as a heads up, that is going to be a big deal. When I hunted for my Ditto, I completely broke the strategy. As soon as I saw a shiny, I like threw out my Decidueye because I was like, I'm gonna catch this now. And I was like, I'm gonna false swipe this now. So it immediately turned into Decidueye, became ghost type, and I couldn't false swipe it, and I was freaking out because I almost lost a shiny. I almost lost my first shiny because I like overreacted. So that is my one warning, is that you're going to be dealing with a ghost type. Look at its moveset and look at its typing. That's gonna be your only real issues there. It would be cool because you'd be able to talk about it with us about it and everything. I mean, if you talk about a lot of it, I'd at least be able to remember it. Like, it's not like I completely forgot the story. Like, I remember most of it. It's like, when I say, like, there's gonna be small details where, like, I talk about it with people and I'm, like, completely lost, that's stuff that's gonna happen no matter what. Like, I'm terrible at picking up, like, the little details that were going on in the story, or remembering things that aren't, like, main, like, big important things the whole time, you know? Let me see if you remember anything about... Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Do you remember when Showcase Area? That was in the 4th book, right? 4th or 5th book. Some things used to love doing sometimes are lost of time or stick with you forever. Yeah, yeah. Alan Dodger's saying 813. We'll see. We'll see, man. In book 5, yeah, okay. But see, it's even small things like that aren't like the end of the story, which is honestly kind of where there's not like the main plot line, like directly in the main plot line. So there's definitely a lot. I'd probably like be like, oh yeah. Like the thing is, it's stuff like that where I completely forgot about Cho being a character until you mention it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing that happened. Next question, alright. And don't forget to save. We will not forget to save if we get it, Snorlax. Do you remember how much Umbridge was the worst person ever? I mean, kind of the entire point of the character was to just be awful, to give you satisfaction when, like, with the way it ended, you know? I mean, granted, you knew it was coming. As a dark arts, you know, like, as the dark arts professor, you knew what was coming, but still. So satisfying just to see it happen at the end. I remember as a kid how big Harry Potter was becoming, and the books were everywhere in your classroom. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember the day that I remember like right because I got into it after the 6th book had come out, but before the 7th had come out, and I caught up like a couple months before they released the final book, and like I was so hyped to read them all, and I remember how excited like everyone in my class was. the first couple weeks of school still, like, either they had already finished up the books or, like, they were in the middle of reading them. So many people had the final book. I want to, like, move around and make it not, like, boring, but I legitimately can't move without risking running into something until the last, until I need to move. He took one look at the size of the book and just couldn't. I mean, they are pretty big books, especially the later ones. Like, the first 3 aren't too bad, but yeah. Goblet of Fire got bigger, and then Order of the Phoenix was just massive. I remember I finished Order of the Phoenix, so I got, like, to the last third, and was just, like, basically decided, I'm going to sit in my room and read this until I finish it. And read from, like, as soon as I got home from school at, like, 3 that day until, like, 9 at night, straight. Like, 6 hours, didn't take a break for anything. I was so tired when I went downstairs to finally eat food. My neck was so sore, but it was so good, and I was so glad I read the whole thing. Pokespeel, good luck. You're gonna play Pokemon X. You're hunting for Shiny Magikarp. Well, good luck, man. I hope you get it. Hope you get it. Hopefully we can get ours here in the next, what, like 8 encounters? That's how many we have left. I don't remember that one, Deluxe. I don't remember that. You almost finished with Order of the Phoenix. Nice. Yeah, I'll admit, in terms of stuff that I remember, Goblet of Fire is kind of the last place I remember, like... I remember, like, once you get to Order of the Phoenix, the story started getting a little bit more, like, in-depth, and there were a lot of little things I started missing, and we ran for, like, 10 seconds there with nothing, so we're just going to wait for the 48-second mark here on this one. What's up, Poochyena and Lacrame? Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm glad you guys were able to tune in. We still have... We still have a few encounters left. We're going to encounter 825, because that'll put us right near the end of the stream time anyways. I'm hoping we can get this Whismur tonight, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to because of the whole webcam issue, because then it would just be permanently baked into a video when I turn it into, like, the Shiny Whismur, you know, encounter whatever. Maybe you should ask more about Goblet of Fire. I don't know. I may remember stuff from that, I may not. Like, these are things that I could read the entire series, like, I could binge read it, the entire series in, like, 2 or 3 weeks, and you could start asking me stuff about it, and I'd still forget it. Like, that's just the kind of, like, memory retention I have is kind of bad. Do you remember, when Harry got his Firebolt broom? I remember him getting it. I don't remember the exact situation for him getting it. I ran like 7 seconds early there, so of course we were gonna get the encounter then. That one was actually not a bad timing for the encounter compared to when I like goofed up and started running. The next one's it. We'll see, Joaquin. We'll see. Remember the Triwizard Tournament? That's like 90% of the like setting of Goblet of Fire. I feel like that one would be kind of hard to forget. I feel like Triwizard Tournament's on the level of, like, trying to ask someone if they forgot about, like, the Basilisk in Book 2. Like, it's just kind of the point, it's like what the story goes off of. Remember when Dobby died? I forgot about that. I kind of wish I had still forgot about that, because Dobby was great. 823 is not the one. Well, you are correct, Alan. You are correct. Or, well, actually, no, that was 822. I hit the number like right when I stop my timer if like the timing is way off. So we'll see. 823 may actually be the one. I ran way too early there, pretty much guaranteeing that Alan was correct. Dobby is a free elf. Dobby is indeed a free elf. Alright guys, so we got 2 more encounters for the night here. I don't think that one's going to be it, so we're going to move on to our last encounter. Hopefully, that would be pretty awesome if we got Whismur on this last encounter. But if we don't, I'll be okay with it, because it means that there is, you know, still a chance that, like, my goof over the weekend won't be permanently remembered. It was like the beginning of Book 4, the Quidditch World Cup. Yeah, where they're all in, like, they're in, like, that whole, like, tent setup. And then the Death Eaters, like, destroy it. Yeah, I remember that. Hoping for a miracle. Unfortunately, we didn't get the miracle, though. So, that was it. We got through encounter 825, and we're, like, right near the end of the stream time anyway, so I don't want to, like... I like leaving off on round numbers. So, thanks, guys, for tuning into the stream. Again, sorry for the webcam issue, but yeah, thanks to everyone that tuned into the stream, everyone that was talking in chat. You guys, like, make this so entertaining. And yeah, like I mentioned before, like I mentioned yesterday and today, tomorrow there will be a stream. It won't be a Pokemon stream, though. It'll be a Rocket League stream, and it will happen a little bit off of normal hours. But yeah, so I won't be streaming Pokemon tomorrow. I will be streaming, though, and we'll be back on Pokemon on Saturday. So until then, guys, take care.